College Credit Plus through the Ohio State Academy program. In this program, you will have the opportunity to take real college courses on campus or online with current college students. The high school also pays for all of your tuition and book fees. Hannah Blake describes her day as going to the high school for first and second period, then getting in the car to drive over to the Buckeye lot. She gets on a bus to campus and walks to her chemistry lecture. When she is done with lecture, she gets back on the bus and has the rest of the day to herself. If you're interested in free college credit and experiences that most high schoolers don't get, consider the Ohio State Academy program. The application process is easy. Go on academy.ccp.osu.edu to start your application. The deadline is May 1st, so you still have plenty of time to figure out your options. This has been Aurora for the WARL.
The CCP informational meeting last Tuesday. Contact your counselor to get caught up on the important dates and information.
Nominations for the 39th Annual Golden Apple Awards, which recognizes educators and other staff members that have a positive impact on the Upper Arlington Schools community, are now open.
If you wish to nominate a worthy staff member here at UAHS, visit uaca.org to join past winners such as Miss Burgess and the Zuniks.
Upper Arlington City Council President Kip Greenhill said last week that he believes there will be a nationwide search for a successor to Upper Arlington City Manager Ted Staton, who announced he will retire on January 31st.
He shared that he is stepping down after 7 years due to a recent medical challenge, and that it was an honor to be a part of the UA community.
Now let's roll it over to sports with Aurora.
Last weekend, the Hockey Bears won the Sylvania tournament, beating out St. X and Moeller. They are now ranked 8th in the state, and their senior night is tonight at the Ice House. The puck drops at 8, and the Bear Den is offering free den delivery to the Ice House tonight for all student fans. The game theme is a whiteout. Meet on Brandon Road at 7:15, where there will be free pizza while it lasts. On Tuesday, the girls' basketball squad won against Westerville with a score of 49-27. Players of the Week goes to Max Martz and our very own Macy Spielman for being nominated for the McDonald's All-American Basketball Game. This 42nd annual game is on March 27th at the State Farm Arena in Atlanta. The Jones versus Hastings basketball game was on Thursday. CJ looked back on the middle school rivalry.
The two sides of Upper Arlington came together last night to watch the Hastings vs. Jones 8th grade girls and boys games. With Jones winning the girls game and Hastings winning the boys game, the gym was loud as both games came down to the final minutes of play. Looking back to our middle school days, I asked Max Martz and Clint Yunkin about what the rivalry meant to them.
The Jones-Hastings rivalry is important to me because for those 2 years in 7th and 8th grade, that's the one game that everybody looked forward to, the battle for UA and trying to beat the other side. And then after 8th grade, you guys come together and join forces, but you always remember those years when you were arch rivals. That game was super fun to play.
The Jones-Hastings rivalry game is really fun to play in because you're playing against your friends from the other side of town. You're also playing in a high school game atmosphere, so it's really fun to play in front of a lot of fans.
Defend your turf. What middle school do you root for? Vote on our Twitter poll at live_UA. Tomorrow, the girls and boys swim teams host the OCC Central Division meet. The diving team also has a meet at 1 p.m. tomorrow. The girls team is looking forward to its 25th consecutive league championship, and the boys will try for the 19th consecutive. The OCC Central Division meet begins at 3 p.m. and admission is $5. Now to the couch with Lujane and Leah.
Welcome back to the couch.
Submissions of short stories or poetry for Flip the Page, Central Ohio's teen literary journal, are due February 1st.
You can submit up to 2 pieces each. All submissions must be under 800 words. Visit www.thurberhouse.org for more details.
The Poetry Out Loud competition takes place next Thursday at 7 o'clock in the Little Theater.
International Movie Night is next Wednesday in room 243.
The movie being shown this month is The Huntress, a movie about a girl breaking gender roles in Kazakhstan.
For more on-screen entertainment, Steve Carell is returning to Netflix in yet another sitcom.
The show is called Space Force, and the premise is a workplace comedy based around the newest branch of the armed forces.
This is Carell's first television role since leaving Michael Scott on The Office in 2013.
Some of the best workplaces are right here in Columbus, as it is one of the nation's fastest growing cities and is among the top 10 most livable cities in America.
The New York Times recently included Columbus in its annual list of 52 places to visit. Piper explored the sites mentioned in the article.
At the beginning of each year, the New York Times releases a list of 52 destinations they believe are must-sees for that year. This year, our very own Columbus made the cut. The article praised the self-driving shuttles at the Scioto Mile and the newly opened Veterans Memorial on the Scioto Mile as well. They also mentioned various up-and-coming restaurants such as the Little Eater and the renowned North Market. The article discussed the Short North and German Village neighborhoods, the store Thread, and Columbus's very own Jenny's Ice Cream.
With locations in the Short North and Grandview, Thread is a carefully curated lifestyle boutique that brings the big city mindset to the Midwest fashion oasis of Columbus. And it is our mission to deliver a remarkable experience to everyone who walks through our doors.
This has been Piper Crotty for the WARL.
With more winter weather in the forecast, you may want to wait to explore the city.
If you get caught driving in a snowstorm, remember that drivers in Ohio must have their low lights on at the same time as their windshield wipers.
If you need roadside assistance, Franklin County launched its Text 911 program on Wednesday.
The police department recommends that your text includes the location and type of emergency. They are currently working on developing a feature that allows them to receive photos and videos.
Now let's kick it back to Maine.
If you are interested in finding out more information about the baccalaureate program, there is an informational meeting next Tuesday at 7 p.m. in the auditorium.
Seniors currently in the program will be available for any underclassmen who have questions about IB.
Speaking of help and advice, there are many ways to get involved with the community and other students. I looked into the Barrington Mentoring Program and how you can get involved.
Every Tuesday, Upper Arlington High School students volunteer their time to entertain students in Barrington's after-school program, SAP. They do activities such as painting, bingo, making seasonal gingerbread houses, and always making time to play in the gym. The program is led by Haley Plahuta, and she discusses the purpose of this program.
So, TriVillage Mentor League is modeled after Big Brothers Big Sisters, and the purpose of the program is just to have elementary school kids hang out with some role models in their community in the same school district, and just do fun activities together and have relationships with them.
This has been Lily Simonis for WARL.
Looking for an enjoyable way to get your service hours in next year, mentoring at Barrington is a fantastic way to achieve your hours.
If you're looking for another way to help the community, there will be a Red Cross blood drive next Wednesday in the East Cafeteria from 3 to 8.
Next week, we look at Mad River, hockey, and Prop Sky Part 2.
Have a great weekend and tune in next Friday, Bears.